Welcome to Welcome to Tea Time with Jamara on Tuesday. Welcome to the party, friends. It's time we get this week started off right with me, you, and a cup of Joe, or a cup of tea, or a cup of coffee. Why do we call it a cup of Joe? You ever find Joe in there? How about an Anna? Have you ever found an Anna in there? No, it's coffee. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my gosh, we have such a good topic today. As you hop on, say hi, say hellos, give me the big smooches this morning. Share the love with everybody around. We're talking about what keeps us from ultimate fulfillment. And I'm going to be sharing some of my personal journey with you. That was my choice today, as I wanted to share my personal journey with you. Hi there, Zidzu. Welcome. A cup of Joe in hand. Chris is here. Good morning, Pamela, Disney Deb. I love seeing you. Oh, Kat. I was just thinking about you as I was doing my hair this morning. When I got my hair did, it was a little, the highlights, she's bleached. First time I ever had bleach in my hair for my highlights. And I was like, how do I warm this up? I should talk to Cat Black. That's what I was thinking. For all of you in the ESM program, hopefully you've RSVP'd and I'll be seeing you, or if you're an ESMer. Oh my God. So excited to talk about seeing you people live. Oh my God. And it went down the wrong way and I didn't even have a cup of Joe in my mouth. Anyways, Disney Deb just finished her 60 minutes of chair yoga. So you're getting right on target. So here's the deal. Y'all know my love in life is energetic self-mastery. So we're going to open it up just kind of as that energetic self-mastery, energetics as like the access to all change and all creation. So I'll say that first. And then self-mastery as the access to you altering your life through yourself, if you will. So changing your reality through changing yourself. Why? Because, well, we don't have the power to change other people. Just ourselves. Wouldn't it be cool if we had the energetic other people mastery? Like, what if we could energetically master other people? It'd be so much easier, wouldn't it? Anyways, hi there, Marilyn. Hey there, Naz. So today we're talking about like what stops us from being completely and utterly fulfilled in our lives. What actually stops us? For some of you, you may know or you may be aware of, as I, have been processing my divorce and as I've been processing my life, I have been looking at the energies that kind of anchored in and ushered in my reality and the things that I don't desire to keep creating. So I just invite you. So as I'm going to evolve this conversation and we're going to talk and we're going to go deep and I'm going to be sharing things about myself, right? I invite you to actually pick one thing you're interested in shifting, one thing you're interested in changing, one thing that is keeping you from being utterly fulfilled. Hi there, Elisa. Welcome to the party, my love. Masters the energy of other people to give me more salary. Exactly my point. Wouldn't it be cool if we could just do that? Hi there, Tina. So inside of our evolution of energetic self-mastery, I do my own work. I look at my own life. I think that is what a good leader does. I think if you're going to be masterful at your craft and masterful at the thing that you teach, you do the work. So you don't just teach, you actually ingrain the work into your own life. I think that provides amazing awareness, it provides conversation, and it provides the evolution of change and altering things for not just me, but for other people on the planet. So if we look at the energy that I've been unpacking as of late, it's actually been, I noticed this probably about 4 weeks ago, maybe a month and a half ago. And I'm going to say this out loud. And I want you guys to just look and like be open to receiving and open to hearing something new and something different in your reality. Hey there, Connie, welcome to the party. Because that's really where we shift, move, and change. So if you're looking at changing your life, you're looking at changing something in your life, you're looking at changing yourself, you're looking at becoming more energetically masterful, consider that every message, every conversation, every aha moment has the opportunity to rock your world and change your life. So that's what I'm hoping you take away from this conversation here that we're going to dive into. Okay, so one of the things that I noticed that I am like out to impact in the world is one of the things is getting rid of victim energy, right? So how can we become energetically masterful if we're in victim energy? I mean, you can get your way. It's a little bit manipulative, right? But is it energetically masterful? I don't know. Does it create a paradigm of mastery and power? I don't think so. And if we look at the energy of victim and victim energy and what gets rippled out around us, I'm not sure if anybody really loves perpetuating victim energy on the planet. So all of that being said, if we were to shift, move, and change that victim energy, we'd have to get really interested in like, what is it? What's our own personal flavor? How does it show up? And how do we change it? Which is what I've been doing with myself, if you will. And so what I noticed a little while ago is I kind of took inventory and I looked around. It's like, there's a lot of victim energy around me. What is it about? What is it I don't like about it? What is it I'm perpetuating? How did it get activated and how did it get established? And even as I'm talking about this, I'm going to have a little sip of my coffee. So I'm being very straight and vulnerable with you. Isn't that exciting? I also put on my cat eyes for you, a little cat eye tail. So let me know if you love that. So anyways, I noticed that I was complaining a lot or that it was showing up a lot around me and in my field. So anything that you complain about, anything that shows up in and around your field, you could say that you're activating it and you're perpetuating it because you are creating your reality everywhere you go, period. And if there's a theme, and there's a lot showing up, we would say you would be the underlining, you are the common denominator. And that's really what I took on for myself. Oh, thanks, I'm getting all the loves for my cat eyes. So that's what I took on for myself is, look, I'm the common denominator. What I've been perpetuating around me, what's been showing up around me, right, was victim energy. And I was like, okay, but what is it really? What is it really? Because victim energy has a lot of flavors. And just like love energy has a lot of flavors. Love energy has a lot of expansive flavors. Victim energy has a lot of contracted flavors. So I first started to look at, okay, victim energy is showing up around me. What is it really if I was going to look underneath? And I looked at it and I said, it's not actually victim. It's a lot of people wanting to be taken care of. And they're trying their best to get taken care of in any way they can get taken care of. And I looked for a moment, I stopped and I went, ooh, what has been the primary premise of my company? My focus in my life has actually been taking care of people. Okay, so that might sound good. We're human beings. We like being taken care of and we like taking care of things and it gives us value. But was it actually perpetuating what I desire? Okay, so for those of you in Energetic Self-Mastery Program, or you've been to one of my programs, you know that I talk about energies and energetic priorities. That is a term I learned somewhere else, so it is not mine by any means, but it is very useful. What energies do I want to prioritize? It's not actually a doing thing with people. It is actually a being, an ease, a magicness. And so you guys know I talk about magic, you know I talk about ease, you know I talk about efficiency, and I talk about velocity. And I looked for a moment and I was like, okay, so let's go deeper into this take care of energy and where did it come from? So first I got really interested. I was like, well, I've always wanted to take care of people. I want people to take care of me. I take care of people. My dad, people are dropping off. They don't like this conversation. I'm only getting started. So put your big girl panties on, get your coffee because I'm just getting started. Okay, so I noticed that this take care of energy, because here's what happens when an energy is activated and you start to look around, you start to notice all the different dynamics of the energy field. And that's the opportunity to step into energetic mastery, is to notice all the energy fields that get activated and what you perpetuate because of the energy field you are in. So here's the thing. I looked at my company and I was like, we have such a premise, such a stand for quote unquote taking care of people. I have had such a focus on taking care of my ex-husband. of taking care of my daughter, of taking care of the people around me. And what got perpetuated was more energy to take care of, more people to care for, more issues to take care of. They weren't disappearing. They were just perpetuating and becoming stronger because I was in the field of taking care of. Okay, so kind of look for yourself. It doesn't have to be taken care of. This is my own flavor. This is my own journey. This is my own thing. And here's what I'm going to say, because people are still dropping off. People are still dropping off. They're like, oh, okay. It's not about not taking care of. It's not about that, but it's about the energy that gets activated. It's what's anchored at the base of the energy, what's rooted at the anchor of the energy, what gets perpetuated, what you're perpetuating, and what's actually showing up. Okay. And we're actually I'm going to talk about the 3 things that hinder your personal satisfaction. So I'm actually going to crack this open. I'm going to uncover with you the 3 things that I'm like keyed and tuned into. Okay, cool. Instagram stopped for you. Okay, so Lisa came over. Connie's like, this is juicy. Chris says, I'm still here. Chris has a thing. He's like, I like to help people solve problems, right? So Kat's like, I'm a fixer, so I attract problems. There you go. Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. This is amazing, you all. You can have like the aha moment of aha moments if you want. Today on Tuesday, May 25th could be the day that everything changes in your reality if you're open to it. I literally matched my cup to match my shirt. Okay, so here's the cool thing. So victim energy has a lot of different flavors. Mine, I saw this victim energy show up and I went into the inquiry, and it actually, one of my coaches asked me, she said, have you thought about the take care of energy? It's in your company. And this is where this evolution started to happen for me and where I started to get really interested. So I looked first and I went, okay. First of all, if it's at play, if you have an energy field that's at play, it's because, and you haven't changed it, it's because you get to be important, vital, valuable, or real. So you have to be willing to go, am I perpetuating this reality, or have I chose this reality, or have I chose this energy field because I get to be vital, valuable, and real? And if you get to be valued, if you get to be vital, if you get to be like better than, we're going to call that you put yourself on a pedestal. And I had done that. And I looked around, and here's the cool part. I looked around and I was like, okay, when I take care of people, it's not that it's not altruistic, but what am I perpetuating? I'm perpetuating that they're not taking care of themselves, that they're not stepping up, that they're not creating more in their reality. I'm coming in, I'm saving the day. I'm saving the day. I know better. I can see more for them. I can create more for them. I have this amazing psychic gift to be able to see your entire future, if you so choose it, laid out in front of you. And I can do that with everybody around me. But just because I do that doesn't mean they choose it, which is an interesting concept. It doesn't mean that they choose it. So I end up doing a lot of the work for them. Okay. So inside of take care of energy, but here's the deal, inside of whatever energy you're perpetuating. So we have some showing up. So if you're a fixer, you're going to attract things to fix, but you probably get value out of fixing people and things, right? And Chris is like, I like to help and solve problems. So you like to help people and solve problems. It has you feel good about yourself. There is inherently a pedestal that you put yourself on. Here's the other thing. There is a rightness about the energy. Look, I take care of energy has a rightness about it. So we unpacked this for about 45 minutes, my team and I, yesterday, inside of our company discussion and conversation, because what we wanted to do is make sure like my whole team is like picking up what I'm putting down. We're changing the energy. And as I've just started in the last 30 days to change this energy, my clients are changing exponentially. So when I look at, when I take a step back, when I was like coaching people one-on-one, I was a life coach. And I didn't have a big giant program that I was like supporting people in. I could take care of them. I could clear their energy for them. I would drive out to your house and clear the energy of your house. I would clear the energy of your field. I would do hands-on healing work. I'd clean out your garage if needed it. Hey, Chris, you're so tall, you're your own pedestal. He said, I'm too tall to use a pedestal. You're so tall, you created your own pedestal. You just didn't know you did that. Look at that. Okay, so now Pamela is saying, I want to save people from feeling bad or upset. Okay, cool. So now we're starting to like, let those wheels turn. Notice what's popping for you. Okay, and Elisa says, I like to be taken care of, but I'm learning to take care of myself. And that's juicy. I am going to pull the rug out from under your feet before we're done. So stay tuned with this whole take care of thing, okay? So here's the deal. So I noticed I got a lot of people around me that I'd be taking care of, and then I attract more people to take care of, and then there's always something to take care of, and it makes me feel like good about myself. It makes me feel valuable about myself. Okay, so that's step one. So if you're noticing your energy, what keeps the energy at play and what keeps you really, because what we want to say is like, what keeps you from being like utterly fulfilled or fulfilling on that thing that you're out to fulfill on, or being exponential or having total ease. Like you want to start to look for yourself in your particular flavor. What are you noticing? So first there'll be a pedestal and of rightness, a pedestal of rightness. Okay. I actually activated a paradigm of take care of. Now it was really easy to activate it. Why? Because my dad had activated the same paradigm. I actually learned it. It was in the field from my dad. Okay. And I learned also how to be in relationships to take care of. Why? Because that's what we say in society. Okay. I'm going to keep unpacking this because we've only hit one of the three things. Okay. Marilyn says, I'm seeing that my taking care of people is actually my need to control, not altruistic. Marilyn, awesome work, girl. What an amazing realization. Yeah, it's not altruistic. It's some sort of control for you. So awesome. Ping. Aha moment. And Azidzul says, I notice my energy feed whenever I help someone to clear their self-doubt and be better. Right. So is it altruistic that quote unquote take care of? So here's the thing. May not be altruistic. It wasn't for me. And it perpetuated a whole field, and it perpetuated a field of people needing to be taken care of. So now when we unpack this, I want you to notice what shows up. Okay, so I activated a paradigm. All of you are going to notice that you've activated a paradigm to function in. Hopefully it's with other people, right? So Pamela's saying my dad was a protector and saver. So was mine. I told him once, I was like, Dad, I think I noticed you have like a broken wing syndrome. Like my mom, he swooped in and saved. His second ex-wife, he swooped in and saved. His third ex-wife, he swooped in and saved. He was going to get married for like a fourth time. I was like, meh. And he, like, you notice he likes to swoop in and save, if you will. And so what gets perpetuated is people do swoop in and save. Here's the deal. What if nobody on the planet actually needs saving? What if nobody needs taken care of? What if nobody needs to be helped? What if that's not actually there? But we're perpetuating it with the paradigm that we're in. And that's what I've been doing, like unpacking for myself, uncovering, and like going to like do work on. That's why I'm sharing it with you. Okay, so the next thing that showed up is like an assessment. Okay, there's an assessment. It's an assessment of, and this is how I would describe it, is like I'm assessing, am I being taken care of or not being taken care of? Are things being taken care of or not taken care of? What will take care of somebody? There's a constant assessment. So look in your field, notice if it's like, you know, if you're noticing like I'm a fixer, what needs to get fixed? How will I fix this? What is the fix? How do I solve the problem? Right? Who needs help? How can I help? Who is helping? Okay. So notice the paradigm activates the conversation. So whether the conversation was there or you learned it, or it's already inherently here as human beings, there is a conversation that activates the energy field or vice versa. Now there's just assessment. And this is where it starts to unravel for you. So what I noticed for myself, if I am in take care of energy, my thoughts, my feelings, my actions, because that's energy, thoughts, feelings, and actions are all perpetuating take care of energy. Okay. So notice for yourself if that's there. Now, how does that show up in a company? People to take care of, things to notice and take care of. Noticing if somebody isn't taken care of, but perpetuating that people aren't or are being taken care of in our company. Now, here's the two bonuses that are going to come. I got two more things to say about this that may blow your mind. I don't know. Okay. When I look at take care of energy, to take care of someone, to take care of something, it's a very three-dimensional conversation, which means it's only happening in a 3D reality, which means there's always a doing associated with it. Notice for if you're a fixer, if you like to solve problems, you will perpetuate problems to solve. You will perpetuate things to fix. Things may break around you. People may break around you. You may attract broken people. Notice that for yourself just for a moment and notice what is getting perpetuated because of the paradigm that you've just now realized. Okay. Now, the third thing, this third piece that actually hinders this satisfaction. Okay. So here's the deal. It's mostly in a 3D reality. And I'm assessing it. I'm like, is things taken care of? Not taken care of. Everything's in that reality. And the third thing that happens is that there becomes scorekeeping, meaning a me versus you. Are you taking care of me? Am I taking care of you? Now, you may have a different flavor. You may have something else. But I started to notice that, like, oh, I am not only assessing if something's getting taken care of, I'm keeping score. At some point I go, you've been taking care of me and all I've been doing is taking care of you. What? Okay. Now there's this little magic piece to all of this that I'd like to share with you, but I do need a sip of coffee. So tell me what's popping for you. Woo, I caught a take care of thought this morning. Yeah. Okay. So here's the cool part. This is about energetic mastery. This is about energetic mastery. So how do you energetically, masterfully change a paradigm? How do we do that? Well, first you have to look. First, I've been grappling with this take care of energy. I have been grappling with this now for over a month and a half almost, I think, maybe going on 2. I've just been mulling it over. I've been noticing it. I've been becoming aware of it. I've been becoming conscious of it. I'm changing my thoughts, feelings, and actions with it. I'm noticing where it got anchored. My dad, I gave all of his energy. It's like, send it back to my dad. I had conversations with my dad to change it. I had conversations with my sister to change it. I've had conversations with my coach. I told people in my company, we're not going to do that anymore. Now, as a company, that may sound harsh. And so that's what I wanted to also discuss and talk about. As a company, it may sound harsh to take out of a take care of energy, but here's what got perpetuated. It got perpetuated the assessments, the judgments, and the scorekeeping, and that I was superior. And it also is all being perpetuated in a 3D reality. We are multidimensional beings. We have access to ascended teachers, spirits, angels, and guides. We walk with God, Jesus, and every ascended master that has lived and is no longer in a body. We walk with them. We can change anything in the multidimensional space, and we call it magic. Why would I perpetuate something that is a 3D based conversation? Why would I do that? So I talked to my company and I said, look, we are going to remove that. We're going to remove the conversation. We're going to remove the energy of taking care of, because it is so 3D and the work we do is so multidimensional. What I mean is we are working with people to become energetically self-masterful. I want you to walk away from my teachings and my programs and be able to work your muscle out, discover for yourself what it is, clear your energy, change your paradigms, and create fucking magic and have your brain like blow your mind magic. That's what I'm interested in. If I am consistently in a paradigm of taking care of, I can't actually do that. Can't do that. So we noticed something inside of the business. We noticed that we've attracted some clients when I was in a take care of energy, which means they feel like, and they are constantly assessing, are they being taken care of? Some of my people that I've become aware of have like multiple programs they've said yes to, and somehow they've come up with like 4 coaches. And I'm like, what is going on? That is not energetic mastery. Okay. If you're one of them, I'm sorry, but like maybe only have 1 coach and start becoming energetically masterful. Okay. And so that becomes inside the paradigm of taking care of. Now, if we remove taking care of, and let's say I'm being of service, my company is being of service. Notice that there's no physical doing inside of a being of service conversation. There's no physical doing. It's I'm being of service. I can serve you. And here's the cool part. There are nights where I wake up, my sheets are all tangled up. I've had mad sweats, and I've been working with the energy of my clients all night long. I have been serving them, and I haven't necessarily, I'm not conscious, I'm not physically doing anything. My body is like processing energy for everybody and healing, but I'm serving. I wake up, I'm refreshed, I'm not tired, I'm ready to rock and roll. But that was the work I did in the middle of the night. Serving you and your soul may not look like your ego gets taken care of, which means sometimes an ego has a breakdown and they're like, and we go, is it time to pick up the phone and call, or are we going to let the energy settle? And most of the time it's let the energy settle. And my clients have huge awarenesses and huge breakthroughs when we're not going to save the day, and we're not going to save them, and we're not going to take care of them. So here's what I've noticed. So we have clients who have been attracted inside of the take care of energy field. There's a lot more for us to do as a company with them, because it's in a 3D realm. Now, what has happened within the last 30 days, as I've removed the take care of energy, as I've been removing it and uncovering it and identifying it and distinguishing it, I've had more reports on magic and self-mastery in the last 30 days than I have like in the last 3 months, because the energy of taking care of has come out of the conversation. It's come out of our company. It's come out of me. I've removed it. Magically, people are having these huge breakthroughs and huge awarenesses as part of their journey, because we're training them in the energetic mastery, and it's no longer we have to take care of something. It is naturally happening. And this is multidimensional space. This is magic. Okay, so think about this. And look, if this all started, it was like part of me processing my divorce, part of me processing how I care for people around me, part of me processing what was showing up in my company, all of that. And so it's been really hard. Look, I'll say, I'll want to talk about going to take care of somebody. I'm like, no, because that's a thought. Nope, we're not taking care of, we're serving. I want to use the word taking care of. Nope. Right. And then there's a pull to like go into action, take care of it. And it's like, nope. Okay. So hopefully this is resonating for you. And this is really like, so here's what I want you to understand. So whatever energy you've been unpacking or uncovering for yourself, I also went with like big hair today. Do you like love the big? I remember I did this girls' weekend. And one of my girlfriends was like, we need bigger hair. So sometimes I go to do work on my big hair. Hopefully you like it. Anyways, so you're taking on an energy. I want you to notice this. First of all, the victim energy will stop you being utterly fulfilled in life if there's any sort of victim energy, right? And although taken care of doesn't seem like a victim energy, you become like a victim to the circumstances of doing something, of a doing, of a being, of a how you've already been perpetuating it. Okay. But if you notice for yourself, thank you, Deb. Thank you. Okay. So I gotta get the hair plug in there, like put it up. So if you notice that you're like uncovering an energy that's not working for you, you're uncovering something that like is no longer of service to you, you want to go to change it, right? So the 3 things you want to notice is so first is you notice you activated a paradigm. Now, once you see that you've activated a paradigm, we want to look at these 3 things. Are you having, because you're in the paradigm, are you now just assessing inside of the paradigm, just like take care of, this is taking care of, it's not taking care of, right? Is there an assessment happening? If you notice assessment is happening, you're in a paradigm. Okay. If you notice scorekeeping is happening, oh, I'm doing this, but you're not doing this, or you're doing this, now I need to do this, now you did that, and da, 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 da. That's scorekeeping. It's not altruistic. It's not from the heart. It's not heart-based action. Okay. And if you notice that you put yourself on a pedestal at all, then it's not altruistic, it's still egoic based. And that will perpetuate the paradigm. So if you want to get out of that, right? So here's my invitation. You want to get out of that? Notice those three things. Notice the paradigm. And then go to like, get rid of the energy. You got to clear the energy and then you got to choose something new. And you have the opportunity to choose something that is expansive and multidimensional. And I think that's really where we get to thrive. If you're open to choosing something that's expansive and multidimensional. So being of service, you know, I even talk to my team as like my coaches and my team. It's like Seva, it's selfless service. Being in selfless service is not egoic based. It is not at the effective. There's no victim energy. It is not even 3D based. That is being of service and serving on a multidimensional space, whether it's me, my mind, my body, my soul, my higher self, your higher self, or calling in the ascended masters to support. And inside of that, there's less doing. What would it be like to have less doing? Oh my gosh. And so eradicating the paradigm that you've been consistently been in, changing the paradigm consciously, moving into the multidimensional space is the opportunity. And I want you to just think about this. Those human limitations, you remove them, those human limitations, those human paradigms, the human constructs, you remove those. That allows for complete fulfillment, utter fulfillment. That's what allows to get ushered in. That's what connects you to being an infinite being. That's the opportunity of being human, is to experience the infiniteness of your soul, your higher self. All right, cool. Well, that's what I've been moving through with my divorce. And then noticing everywhere where I've activated that take care of energy, and then like allowing it to be there, not judging it, creating something new in the face of it, in the awareness of it. So I'm interested. Y'all can drop comments in below. You can DM me as well and PM me. What are you noticing for yourself? What are you noticing for yourself? Because there's nothing wrong with, you know, caring for something, caring for someone. It's not it. And it doesn't even, by the way, it doesn't even stop me from a to-do list or from doing things. It's not about that either. This is about what's the energy behind it. What's the energy behind the actions, right? Oh, Marilyn, thank you. She says, I love your hair. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I love that there are so many places to notice that I'm in the paradigm. So many places, girl. So many places. Look, even with my contractors in my house, needing to take care of, be taken care of, taking care of things. You know what I mean? So, and it comes up a lot in parenting and parenting with a partner for sure. Yeah. So look, here's the deal. I stand in that your soul has called me in to guide, and that's it. My daughter's soul has called me in to guide her, even in parenting. So, you know, how much do I need to take care of? Honestly, when you remove the take care of, even from your kids' energy field, that little Spitfire she's a fucking independent, energetic ball of consciousness, you know? So notice if you have something of take care of, how that may be hindering the energies and the people around you from expanding exponentially. Lisa says that energy aligns with scarcity, lack mindset, and keeps in fear. Totally. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, and this is where it shows up for you big time. Awesome. You guys are so much fun to be with. So look, here's the deal. Here's what I invite you to do. My paradigm that I've been unpacking is the take care of energy. That's the paradigm I've been unpacking. I want you to go ahead and choose the paradigm that you've, like, what paradigm do you want to unpack? What do you want to notice the next couple days? We're going to come back with Thriving Thursday on Thursday, same time, same place. And let's unpack the next level of this conversation, like actually transforming the paradigm. You notice it, no, take your time. Notice it for a couple days. Notice it where it's thoughts, feelings, and actions, where it shows up. And then we'll take it to the next level on Thursday and activate a new energy field. I love you, Elisa, as well. I love you, Bammy. I love all of you. Thank you for being with me on this Tea Time with Tamara on Tuesday with my cup of Joe. Maybe next time when I see you on Thursday, I'll be like, welcome. I have a cup of Bob. Hey, Bob. Maybe, because why Joe? Does anybody know why Joe? Is just my question. Somebody messaged me about why do we call it a cup of Joe? You're welcome, Chris. I love you, Adriana. Y'all go play. Have a fabulous week. I hope this anchored in something new and illuminating. And we'll be seeing you on Thursday with Thriving Thursday with me. I have not heard the Bob song. Please tell me more about the Bob song. Ta-ta! Bye-bye. I'm gonna hang up here. We love you, Azizel. It's a Navy thing, a Joe. There was a Joe. Okay. That's what I'm gathering. I'll sing it on Facebook. Sing away, girl. Okay, I'm going to close out. I love you. We'll see you on Thursday. You're very welcome, Andrea. I love being with you. Bye-bye.